This bag is 30 pounds for $99.99. Guys, check it out. Number one overpriced and overrated dog food in my book is this brand right here, Royal Canine. Check this out. So check this out. They have their ingredients on the side. First ingredient is brewer's rice. That should tell you everything you need to know. It's followed by chicken byproduct meal, which you don't know if it's the beak, if it's the nails, if it's a feather. Then you got brown rice again, oat groats, chicken fat, pork meal, natural flavors. I can't see its nutritional information here per se. Let me flip over the bag. Okay, so it says 22% crude protein, 17% crude fat, but the ingredients in it, it's nothing more than a bag of grain and flour, guys. Let me show you a better alternative. Here's an exceptional alternative. Look, $49.99, extra large 45-pound bag, right? This is the lamb and rice formula off of 4Health. Turn the bag over. And we got crude protein at 21%, crude fat at 12%. Ingredients, starts out with lamb meal, then whole grain brown rice, oatmeal, cracked pearl barley, white rice, millet, egg product. My whole point is, why are you gonna pay, what is it, $50 more when you're pretty much getting the same ingredients here, if not better? All right, let me go check out another one. This next one, $84.99, Purina Pro Plan Active, $27.17 for active dogs, chicken or rice formula. Let's turn it over. All right, I don't know if y'all can see this. I'll try zooming in, but it's 27% protein, 17% fat. We're good up to there. Then when you go to ingredients, you got chicken, and then you go rice. Then you have whole grain wheat, poultry byproduct, right? So you don't know if it's the beak, the feather, what it is. Glucosamine. Then you got corn gluten meal. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong, kibble is kibble, but this is just overpriced bag of flour, $84.99. Let me show you a cheaper, better alternative. This next one might just change your perception. Chicken and brown rice, $37.98 for 35 pounds, right? Chicken and brown rice. Let's check it out. Now, obviously, they're able to give you more because rice is less expensive. I mean, that's pretty obvious. You're getting 28% protein, 14% crude fat. Again, we're going chicken first, then chicken meal. Then we're going straight up brown rice. Then ground barley, oatmeal, which oatmeal is actually not the worst. Chicken fat preserved with mixed tocopherols, dried plant beet pulp, natural flavor, Manhattan fish meal, flaxseed, yeast culture, etc., etc. $37.98 for 35 pounds. I don't know what the numbers are, but you're very close to $1 a pound of dog food on this one. All right, check this out, man. $80.99 for this 35-pound 1 to 6-year-old Hill Science diet. This is now, I've spoken in the past about how overrated this dog food is. Starts out with chicken, which is good, but then it goes cracked pearl barley, brown rice, brewer's rice, whole grain wheat, whole grain corn protein, then chicken meals, chicken fat, liver flavor, blah, blah, blah. In other words, there's a bag of, it's got chicken as its first ingredient, but the rest is pretty much a bag of flour. Let me show you a comparable, better buy than this. Now, a pretty cheap brand, $34.99, is Sportsmix, $24.20 with an extra 4 pounds free. So it's a total of 44 pounds. Check this out. It's got 24% protein, 20% fat. Look at the ingredients up here, my bad. We got meat, meal, then corn, then chicken fat preserved with mixed tocopherols, rice, chicken byproduct meal, dried beet pulp, white fish meal. It's got at least more protein sources than that science diet I just read to you. And price-wise, $80.99 to $34.99. I mean, come on, guys. It's not even close. Sportsmix does have a drawback. It has had recalls here within the past 3 years. But outside of that, definitely beats Hillside's diet in my eyes. More bang for your buck. All right, guys. Check it out. Origin Regional Red. It says made with farm-raised beef, wild boar, farm-raised lamb, pork, and wild-caught fish. 23.5 pounds for $124.99. Let's flip over the bag. Crude protein is at 38%, crude fat is at 18%. That's great. Look at ingredients. It's got beef, wild boar, lamb, pork, beef liver, beef meal, lamb meal, mackerel meal, herring meal, pork meal, whole red lentils, whole pinto beans, whole navy beans, whole green lentils. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients are on point. From that point on, we go to meals, which is a step below, and then we get into beans, lentils, pinto beans, white navy beans, lentils, chickpeas. So don't get me wrong, as far as kibble is concerned, this is probably the Cadillac, right? First 5 ingredients, they're right there. They're not meals, they're individual ingredients. However, $124.99 for 23.5 pounds seems a little steep to me. So let me show you a cheaper, better alternative. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how ridiculous $125 for a 23.5 pound bag of dog food is. So we're going to take 2 10-pound bags of chicken quarters priced at $5.72. Here you got 3 pounds of honeysuckle turkey. Check it out. Sardines, $1.12. You could definitely grab yourself. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and get another 4. That's all there was left in there. Check it out.
Yeah.
Now check this out. That's a 10-pound ground beef at 73% lean, 27% fat. Look, all I'm getting so far. All right, we're gonna get a big old tray of little organic blueberries, $6.94. We're gonna get ourselves $4.65. Bag of carrots. Green beans are not priced, but I'm sure they're not too expensive. So we're gonna go green beans. $2.67 strawberries. Yeah. And a bag of sweet potatoes for $3.84. Check it out. Look at the price. $88.07. So I don't want to hear that you can't feed raw in today's day. That's $88.07. And to be honest with you, If I was just feeding one dog, I definitely have more than a week here. Meaning, if you're paying $50, say, for a bag of food, and it's lasting you a week, more than likely, I'm gonna get more bang for my buck than you will for your $50. And now it's time to whip this up, and look at the storm that's coming. Ooh-wee. It's about to get here. But yeah, guys, that easy. $125 for a 23.5-pound bag. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I easily have, let me see, 2 chicken quarter bags at 10 pounds each and 10 pounds of ground beef. Just there alone, I got 30 pounds. I mean, that's not even counting the carrots or sweet potatoes or everything else we're bringing. So, yeah, I don't want to hear you can't feed raw, man. We literally chopped up blueberries, carrots, green beans, and strawberries. We're waiting for the sweet potatoes so we can mix it all in. That right, blueberry. We added the sweet potatoes. What you're seeing there is turmeric and diatomaceous earth that were added. That right, little blueberry. All right, guys, I know it's a little bit dark, but this is what our little girl's gonna be eating. And next over, we're gonna be feeding our girl Aruba. She's gonna get a chicken quarter. Hold on, mama. All right, we're not done yet. All right, we still got sardines to give. Go ahead, Aruba. Yeah, so we got Aruba there. We got baby girl over there. All right. Guys, in addition to sardines, they get Nuvet NuJoint DS. Look at that 8-year-old female. Look how well she's looking. And so too is Mama Aruba, right? And she's claimed that chicken quarter for herself. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, for ease of serving, I've dropped the sardines in here. All right, there you get. Now, we're gonna go with the whole chicken quarter. Nice big piece. To that, it's gonna be Nuvet NuJoint DS. And she will not eat while I'm in there, so there you go. All right, we did the same thing. We served up our girl. I know it's getting dark, man. It's about to rain here any minute. So let me just step out and let her get to town. All right, guys, so we got these 2 served, looking good. We got everything in there. Going on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. Look at these, they're ready to go. Look at the temperament on my girl. On my girl Cadabra, look. This girl's got chicken over there, but she's hell-bent on eating Cadabras. But we're good. Yeah, there we go. So they got everything in there, man. They got their sardine with their vegetables. He's trying to take the chicken inside to eat. He's gonna eat it right there. They got their Nuvet NuJoint DS. Everybody's doing good, man. And my boy Congo's gonna get 2 chicken quarters. He's a big boy. And we got one more dog to go. That's our rescue Shadow. Everybody eating, everybody happy. All right, guys, last one to eat is our rescue Shadow. Go, Shadow. Move away. All right, there you have it. Guys, we were able to feed them. We fed a total of 9 dogs and 1 puppy. We still got plenty of beef, plenty of chicken quarters, plenty of ground turkey, plenty of green beans, carrots, sardines, you name it. If you include the $1 a day just about for Nuvet, then that's where it makes a world of difference. The reason we're not feeding chicken livers or beef livers is because of the steroid content inside of it. Once you use steroids for a long period of time, what ends up happening is your body cannot swell, which it needs to be able to repair itself. Therefore, it leads to more injuries. So to sidestep that, we feed our dogs Nuvet and NuJoint DS.